make some lunch. I'm starving now. Hi, everybody that's coming on in. Coming on in, coming on in. Come on, come on, come on in. I'm back. Deal with it. All right, I'm back. Deal with it. I'm apologizing now for my nose because it's going. I'm having a problem. I don't know what's going on with my nose, but my nose is okay. Very allergy. Hey. I know, lunch, of all the things, I know. I know. I had just made this earlier. Do I need this light? Let me see. No, I don't think I need it, do I? I don't. I just made this earlier, and might as well double back and make it again. It was a little cocktail situation that I had whipped up. So let me whip up another one. All right, now since it's sitting up here cooking without a little situation. All right, so into the ice. Wait, can you guys see this? I think you can. I think everybody can see, right? Y'all can see, yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. I know, lunchtime. I know, I never cook lunch, but here's the new traditions, okay? Peach crown, a shot or two of that. Believe it or not, 3 ingredients. This is actually, I just really just grabbed something off the bar, okay, earlier, and it was a whole vibe. So I was like, okay, let's do this. A little passion fruit syrup, and I got 0-calorie Fresca, right? Little grapefruit soda situation. That's it, berry fruit, peach, passion fruit, grapefruit, all right? All things that work well together, and that's it. That's the cocktail. I don't know what it's called, but that's what we got, all right? I don't know what it's called, but that's what we got, all right? I made it earlier, and I was like, okay. Where I've been, I know. So here's the thing. I don't really go on TikTok and YouTube a lot, right? So if you want the action, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Those are my playgrounds, okay? Facebook and Instagram are normally like my playgrounds where I get them and have a good time, okay? Cast iron skillet for this. All right. I've got some butter. Anytime you mention cast iron and butter together in the same sentence, good things are about to happen. Yes? Thank you, Lord. All right. 1 stick of butter. And I'm gonna melt this on the stove, medium to medium-low heat. All right, and then while I'm working this out, let me get a bowl because we have things to do in the bowl, okay? I always buy like these stainless steel bowls, a gazillion of them. And because I feel like you always need bowls in the kitchen, don't you? Is it just me? Or is it like every day, all day, you need bowls? So these bowls are like various sizes. I have large, medium, small, really small. Amazon, I'm sure. That's where I got them from. But they're pretty amazing. If I stay still myself and measuring cup. Could I eyeball this? Yes. Have I eyeballed this? Yes. Can you eyeball it? Yes. Okay. All right. A cup. Believe it or not, that's all that's left is a cup. Okay. So 1 cup of sugar. And to that, I'm adding a cup and a couple of drops more than a cup. Okay, it's a cup, but it's a couple of drops more than a cup. That's how forgiving this recipe is, okay? Cook from the spirit, people. Okay? Cook from the spirit. All right, we need some cornmeal. I have, all right, and I just want to just melt the butter. I don't want color on it. I have, this is finely ground yellow cornmeal. I'm going for a cup of this as well. So a cup, a cup, a cup. This is like the easiest recipe ever. For those of you who have been rocking with me for a long time, you know we've done this cornbread. I got you right, baby. All right? I got you right on the cornbread. Always a little pinch of salt that helps bring out all of the other flavors that we're going to be putting in. And we just need a little piece of baking powder. What you don't see me doing is looking in the cabinet saying, where is the baking powder? Because I know I have some. I just have to find it. And no, I didn't have everything put out mise en place, because you don't cook like that at your house. Neither do I. Y'all do the same thing I do. Now, where did I put so-and-so? And then you get to call in John Quavius. Talking about, oh, here you go right here. Talking about, John Quavius, where you put my baking powder? I found it. Tablespoon of baking powder. Simple. I don't know who John Quavius is, but something tells me you know what I'm talking about, okay? All right, dry ingredients, flour, sugar, cornmeal, pinch of salt, baking powder, not soda, baking powder added in, all right? You do need 2 eggs for this. So we shall crack-a-lack. Egg 1. Without the shell. Shells are not good in this. Take those out. Okay. Let's try egg 2. See if we can do a little better on egg 2. Much better. My status from the other day? It is true. Okay. My status from the other day. I feel like I put the eggshells back into the thing. I don't know why. I don't know who I am. I don't know why I do that. But I do. Deal with it. By all means, if you wanted to take yours out and not do that, you certainly could. Okay? But for me, it's going to ring a little different. All right? Let me put this to the side for 1 second. This is the Darius Cook's pressure cooker. I think we have like 40 of these. We put them on the website. So we were going through the warehouse. We found a pallet of pressure cookers, only 40. I know last time we cooked live, I told you we were out, and we were until we found 40. So we put 40 on shopdariuscooks.com. So if you want a pressure cooker, you can get one at Shop Darius. I only got 40 left, and that was 40 put on yesterday. So I don't know how many we sold between yesterday and today. But if you wanted a Darius Cooks pressure cooker, you can get it at shopdariuscooks.com. My nipples nipping. It's chilly in here. No, I don't know. I can't help it. Okay. You're gonna have to put on a hoodie. Okay. Quit fetishizing my body. Before I go wrap myself up. Okay, quit doing that. All right. All right. In the pressure cooker, you only have to put on about an inch of water is all you need. Ouch! That's hot. Okay, about an inch of water is all you need, and we pressure this for 20 minutes. All right. What did I pressure? A sweet potato. Okay. Why do we pressure the sweet potato instead of boiling it? So we keep all the flavor in the potato and not in the water. Okay? You people that make those god-awful sweet potato pies, I hate sweet potato pie. Okay? Just FYI, I am not a sweet potato pie fan. I don't like it. I don't want it. Okay? But you people that like sweet potato pies, when y'all make them, y'all boil them. Right? And that's fine, but I feel like when you boil it, all the water has the flavor instead of the actual potato itself. So what I prefer doing actually is putting the potato in the pressure cooker or wrapping it in foil and roasting it in the oven. That way all the sweet potato flavor stays where? In the potato. That's my Instacart order. Please hold the line 1 second. Thank you. Y'all hold on 1 second. How you doing? Good. Perfect. Thank you. You too. All right. If you only could see what's behind the camera right now. Honey, when I tell you from earlier, I got stuff everywhere and I'm on a reorganizing kick. Oh, Jesus, Darius. Come on, man. If you're going to do this, get you an apron, Brett. Okay. Buttermilk and butter goes in, right? And this is it. This is the basic cornbread recipe. I'm going to add in sweet potato to make it sweet potato cornbread. Now, you can do a number of things at this stage. You can add in all the cinnamon. You can add in all the nutmeg. You can add in all of the allspice, okay? A little vanilla. If you wanted to, this is hot. Hold on, I need something to grab this with. A spoon. If you wanted to, you could add in all of the vanilla and all those things that turn this into sweet potato pie cornbread, if you wanted to. I'm just adding steamed sweet potato to mine. That's it, okay? But by all means, if you wanted to add all those other things, you could. I'm just not a fan of those warm spices unless it's a cinnamon roll. Nah, I eat that. Do you know what I had this weekend? For the first time ever in life. And I said, I get it. King cake. I was in New Orleans. I had king cake for the first time ever in life. Ever king cake. Now, I know y'all gonna ask me, Darius, where you get it from? Okay, now hold on. Now, the one they bought me, it came from Rouse's. I know y'all don't do Rouse's. I know I'm supposed to do Antoine's or somebody like that. But I did have it from Rouse's. And I gotta tell you something. For my first time having king cake, it's not even cake. If you're not from New Orleans, you don't know this. It's king cake that they use for Mardi Gras, right? But it's not cake. It's really bread. They don't tell you that. okay? It's not even cake, okay? It's really a bread. I don't know why they call it a cake because they put yeast in it. It's like you ever had like pull apart like a cinnamon bread pull apart? It's like that. That's really what it is. It's no nuts. It's just cinnamon. And I get it. I get why the people in New Orleans go in for it's delicious. And they put a little frosting on top with a little powdered sugar. It really is good. It's like a cinnamon roll with no nuts. My first time having it. But the point I'm trying to make is that I personally do not like all that cinnamon stuff. You know, like pecan and cinnamon and sweet potato and all that. No. 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 By all means, if you like it, enjoy. Okay? But thinking of the cinnamon made me think of the king cake from New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. Shout out to the 504. We had the best time this weekend. I'm talking about the energy in the room. By the way, Darius Cook's Everyday Knife, which thousands of y'all have. Darius Cook's Cutting Board, which thousands of you have. We've got them on sale at shopdariuscooks.com. So if there's anything you want, you just go over to the website and you can grab it off the website. We had such a great time in New Orleans. The energy, oh God, it was just amazing. And we cried a little bit. We had a girl come on, I think it was Sunday. She came and she asked me a question. And she asked me, you know, we were talking about my food stylist, food photographer, Madeline, and how she's going to be leaving and this, that, and the third. And she basically asked me, like, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal when people leave? And I told her, I remember telling her, I said to her, you have to understand that your abundance, right? This idea of living the abundant lifestyle, this idea of living in overflow, not living in lack, right? This idea of having more than you need, which is really a mentality. Abundance is tied to your obedience. That's what I told her, right? I said your abundance is really tied to your obedience. I don't know what happened, but sis literally started crying, which let me know that something I said resonated with an experience she had. And when I tell you, it was like ministry at that point, right? Everything I said to her really hit her where it mattered. I don't know what she was going through. And then her husband was there. So her husband was like, you know, she's an entrepreneur and she was struggling with building teams and the teams that we build and people leaving and it's hard. And I said, oh, I get it. Because really, it is tough when, you know, you think, okay, you're going to build this great team. Everything's going to be amazing. And then people leave or people separate or whatever the case is. It's hard, man. I get it. But I also told her that change is necessary, right? In order for you to get to your next level in life, in order for you to get to your next dimension in life, in order for you to get to the next place that you want to be, it's going to require some change, right? Because you would already be in your next place if it didn't require change. Hello? I said that right there. Preach, Darius. You would already have it. You would already be there. If in fact, I'll block her. Hold on, I could block her. Hold on. Hold on one second. And hold on one second, y'all. Let me let Ann go. Let me give her the benediction. Wait, why is this here? Hold on one second. Delete comment. No, unpin comment. Okay. Let me see if I can get to Ann's comment. I probably can't get to Ann's comment. Hold on, I gotta find her original comment and block the shit out of her. Y'all, hold on one second, all right? They don't make it easy for you to be able to do this on Facebook. So I gotta get the original comment. Here she go. Block. Ban her from my page. Confirm. She's gone. Let me know if anybody else needs to go, okay? Let me know if I got to give you your coat, because we don't mind. It's 2023. We're not dealing with no bullshit. In 2023, we will let you go. Now back to preaching and drinking. So I told her, I said, I know it's tough. It's hard because you really want everybody to stick around, right? But the reality is that in order for you to get to where you got to go, you got to embrace change. And we be so afraid of change. We don't want change to come. We scared of dealing with change. Change can be good. And if you don't change, you will never grow. Hello? Okay, if you don't change, you will never grow. I put a little bacon in this pot with a little bit of olive oil, okay? Because what I want to do is I want to start, I can do two things at one time, all right? Cooking, I can do without thinking about it, okay? I know y'all think I can't, but that's all right. I'm going to show you one thing at a time. Bacon and olive oil, because I'm building layers of flavor from the very beginning, okay? I'm going to dice up some vegetables that I'm going to put in with that bacon. So I want that bacon fat to start releasing its flavor. You know what I'm saying? And once that bacon fat starts releasing its flavor, that's going to give us a really great, sort of a complex flavor component to our soup. Okay? Okay, so this is diced celery. And so I'm gonna throw the celery on in with the bacon to start getting that going as well, all right? This is the Darius Cooks Everyday Knife, the cutting board, all good things are happening, okay? And I'm using my Darius Cooks, I'm using the Crimson Dutch oven, okay? It cooks like nobody's business. The conductor of heat in this thing, outstanding. Completely outstanding. Okay, we need some onion as well. And I also have fresh fennel. Okay, if you've never seen fresh fennel before, this is every grocery, even Walmart sells fresh fennel. You know how I put dried fennel in everything? So dried fennel is the seed. It's the same thing that's in Italian sausage. You know how you get that big bite in Italian sausage? It's the same thing, but the dried fennel is ground. So that's the seed. This is the actual plant. This bulb grows below ground, and then this plant shoots up, okay? All of this has flavor, but today I'm only interested in this little piece down here. If I was making a stock or a gravy or something like that, I would totally keep this and use this in that, right? But I'm just looking for the actual, I don't know, the meat of the fennel, if you will, to add to the soup. And what I love about fennel is that when it's raw, it's a little rough on you. But when this thing cooks down a little bit, it turns super sweet like most vegetables do. And it's outstanding. It has like a licorice flavor while it's raw. But as it cooks down, it turns like super duper sweet and just like, it's one of those things that is just outstanding. So if you're not familiar with fennel, I would advise that you go buy you a fennel bulb. And the same thing you would do with onion in like a stew or like short ribs. The same thing with fennel, okay? Okay, so we have bacon and celery. Okay, and then let's dice up some onion to go in there as well. And this is just a white onion. Normally I would use red, but guess what was not on sale? You got it. Red was not on sale, so this was, and this is what we shall be using. What you gonna do? Deal with it. All right, let's dice up a little I know y'all like, how is he chopping that onion? It is a little different. I don't chop the onions like everybody else chop them. I don't know how to chop them like that. I chop them like this, and it works, okay? That's what cooking is about. Do what works for you. Okay, look at that, diced. See that? Beautiful. Diced onion, just like that. Do what works for you. Make this your stuff. This ain't nobody else's stuff. Do what works for you. Do what makes you happy. Okay? Okay, so we have onion, celery, fennel. Let's continue the love fest on all of the aromatics. We might as well, right? Leeks. Leeks are like a big onion. So wherever you would use onion is a great place to also use leeks. And leeks grow in sand. So this part is flavorful, but almost inedible. We're looking for, like a big green onion, we're looking for somewhere around here to the bottom. So the same with the fennel is that, I mean, you paid for it, so I wouldn't let it go to waste. I would use this, put it in the pressure cooker with some water, some chicken, garlic, peppers, onions, and now you have homemade chicken stock, right? You know, season it a little bit, do what you gotta do, but great things are happening. So we're gonna just give this a little slice and a little dice. And now we have onion, or leeks. And honestly, onions and leeks are two different onion flavor, right? One is a little bit more mild and sweet. The other is a little bit more pungent. But when they cook down together, it really is, an entire party. You know what I mean? Now these grow in sand, so you gotta wash these really well. This one's kind of clean, but I'm still gonna wash it regardless. And then I'm gonna throw this in with all the other things happening with that bacon. Now how bad could this be? Right? You have bacon, You have onion. You have leeks. Oh, my knives, you get the knives at shopdariuscooks.com, FYI. You have leeks, you have fennel, you have onion, all good things happening. All right, let's give that a mix. All right, let me hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper now because I'm a believer in what we call layers of flavor. So just a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. And that's gonna help develop the flavor. The salt's gonna bring out the moisture and everybody's gonna be happy in there, okay? So we'll let that work for a little bit. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of other work we need to get done. And that's making a little meatball. Because you kind of want something to go in the soup to give it some depth and flavor. And you could like just put this in and crush it up. You know, like mash it. You could do that, right? But I'm here for a little beautiful sort of je ne sais quoi. Now, I used fresh fennel on purpose because the Italian sausage has the fennel seed in it, okay? So I'm doing this on purpose and I'm making little meatballs out of pork Italian sausage, all right? Now, you could, if you wanted to, let's say you said, Darius, I want to use chicken Italian sausage. Go for it, okay? Or you might say, Darius, I want to make turkey Italian sausage. Go for it, okay? You can do whatever it is you would like. This is your meal. This is your pot. I'm just sort of giving you a template, you know what I mean? And you can take it from there. Now, you could use one of those little like meatball, not meatball, what do you call it? Ice cream scoops. If you're looking for uniform little meatballs or whatever, little sausage meatballs, honey, I don't care. Okay? When I tell you I don't care, that's really what I mean. Okay? By the time these cook down, they're gonna be so full of flavor that it really doesn't matter what you do. Okay? Now, I also, let me tell you what I did see in the store that I was almost gonna get off Instacart. Jimmy Dean, who I need to meet one day. Jimmy Dean and Bob Evans too, him too, praise God. Jimmy Dean and Bob Evans, they actually have their own brand of Italian sausage already in those little tubes. Okay, I said, okay, that might taste like something. That's what I said. I said, okay, that might actually taste like a little something. But I didn't get it. You know, certain things you got a taste for, you're going to try, you know. You ain't going to experiment. You experiment when you ain't got a taste for it, okay? But grandma say, quit playing with my food when I'm hungry. They say I'm frozen on TikTok. All right, let me restart it. Give me a second. I don't control any of this, okay? Let me restart it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah, it is frozen. All right, I'm coming back. TikTok, hold on. Let's see, what do I press? I press this button. I press live. I press resume. And that should resume me. All right, am I resumed? Looks like I am. Okay, looks like I'm resumed. Let me stir this up. I don't want to burn nothing. All right, this is looking really good. So my bacon is cooking, or it's cooked. All of my onion and celery and all the things look great. Now I'm gonna add some water. Okay, now at some point we are gonna season this because right now this has zero seasoning. If you know anything about me, we like a little seasoning in our stuff. You feel me? Don't worry, it's coming. All right, so the water is the beginning of the soup, if you will, right? You know, a couple quarts. Depends on how much you're making. All right. Now, I'm going to move this soup to the other burner because I want to get a skillet ready to make these meatballs. What skillet am I using? The best skillet in the world. The best skillet in the world, okay? It is a Darius Cook's Everyday Skillet. I think we have sold probably like 30,000 skillets so far, okay? Honey, if you have an everyday skillet in your kitchen, can you just type the words me, M-E? I just want to see who actually has the everyday skillet. I see the me's. What's up, TikTok? YouTube. Y'all better tell them. Y'all better tell them. It literally is an amazing skillet. Like, the everyday skillet is literally the best skillet you will ever own in your entire life. Hands down, every day, all day, twice on Sunday. Okay? It literally is the best skillet you will ever own. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to this pan. This is olive oil. And I'm going to put the meatballs into the olive oil. I'm spacing them out a little bit. All right. So we have the meatball. And we're going to let them sear on one side. While I fix me another drink. Thank you. What time is it in London? Ain't it about 5 o'clock over there? Let's see. It's 2 o'clock over here. Or about 7 o'clock in London, ain't it? Cheerio. What time is it in Australia? No, I know it's nighttime in China. Although we shouldn't really talk about China a whole lot. Because they tried it with their balloon. Okay? his name? Xi Jinping? What is it? P. Xi Jin? What is his name? He tried it with that balloon. Okay? Now, and this is what I don't understand. Y'all got to help me understand this. Help me make some sense of this. I go to Party City. I get a balloon for the party. Okay? The balloon at Party City, 2 days at most. 2 days at most. That's it. Look. See that? I'm just flipping them. Get them nice and toasty on one side. Flip them on the other. 2 days at most, them balloons at Party City last. Xi Jinping, Xi Jin X, what's his name? Someone put his name in the comment. Xi Nim puts a satellite on the balloon and floats the balloon across the Pacific Ocean to the great state of Montana. First of all, y'all asking the wrong questions. First question, what in the entire hell is in Montana? For Xi to send the balloon to Montana, oh, it's something in Montana, okay? Now, I don't know what's in Billings. Is that Idaho or Montana? I don't know what's in Montana City. Is that a city in Montana? I don't even know. Is there an airport in Montana? There is something in Montana, because why else would Xi Jinping, XYZ, send a balloon why would he send a balloon to Montana, number one? Second of all, how do a fucking balloon fly across the Pacific Ocean and end up in Montana and did nobody know about it? Huh? Further, how is the balloon floating from Montana? Do you know how far Montana is from South Carolina? How is the balloon over the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of South Carolina from Montana? I know I ain't supposed to believe that balloon just floated on its own. Somebody got a control somewhere floating the balloon. Now, it ain't what they saying that's the problem. It's what they not saying that you gotta listen to. It's what they not saying. Biden, tonight when you do your State of the Union address, you're gonna have to let us know what is going on with this balloon. Now, I want you to Google this phrase. I know y'all don't like Googling because y'all ask me every question. I want you to Google, before I'm gonna put these meatballs in here in 1 second, and this orzo. But I want you to Google, how much money does the United States owe China? Say it one more time before I turn my back. How much money does the United States owe China? Go look at that number. Tell me what it is. All right, my meatballs, my Italian sausage and meatballs are looking good. They're seared. I'm gonna throw them into my soup that's boiling. Let me put it back over here so y'all can see it a little bit. Hold on. Now this is just bacon, vegetables. You know what this is, child. I'm putting the oil in here too. I'm putting it all in here. Everything. All right. Is that sausage cooked all the way through? It is not. Okay? It is not cooked all the way through. It is just seared on the outside, and the heat is going to continue cooking it all the way through. I got orzo. Orzo, if you don't know what orzo is like, it's a pasta. But orzo is a rice. It's a rice-shaped pasta. Okay? That's what it is. It's a rice-shaped pasta. All right? So I'm going to add some orzo. A cup and a half of good orzo right into that. Okay, that's gonna give us the body, and it don't take like 4 minutes to cook. That's it. Okay, it only takes like 4 minutes to cook. All right, we have to season this because up to this point, we have not done that. I'm just checking on my cornbread. How much they owe us? How much we owe them? Somebody said $28 trillion. No, it's only 1.3 trillion. You're looking at the total debt of the United States. It's 28 trillion, probably. But we owe China $1.09 trillion. If AMHO out there, owed me $1 trillion, I would fly a balloon over their fucking house as well. Okay? If AMHO owed me $1 trillion, you done borrowed $1 trillion. Do you know how much $1 trillion is? First of all, $1 billion is 1,000 million. Okay? $1 trillion is 1,000 billion. Let that shit sink in for a second. That is 1,000 billion dollars. Not 1 billion, not 2, not 300 billion, not 400 billion, not 900 billion, 999 billion plus one more equals $1 trillion. I would fly a balloon over your shit as well. And you know what's finna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Okay? The same way North Korea is firing the missiles. I watch too much YouTube, don't I? I watch too much YouTube. The same way South Korea firing the missiles, North Korea firing the missiles. Who the president over there? What his name? What his name is? Hey Siri. Who is the leader of North Korea?
Here's what I found from worldatlas.com. The leader of North Korea is Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. Kim down there firing missiles over South Korea. Honey, China finna fly them shits over Honolulu and California. Watch my word. Now, I'm going to tell you What China won't do, fly them shits over Florida, Georgia, or Texas. Because we got some hillbilly ass governors in Georgia, Texas, and Florida. They've been activated the National Guard, the Coast Guard, the Texas Bureau of Investigation. Greg Abbott is an idiot, but he a hillbilly. Brian Kemp is an idiot, but he's a hillbilly. DeSantos is an idiot, but he a Latino hillbilly. I swear to God, China do not want it. First of all, he don't want it with Biden, okay? Because Biden, he got a button he'll press and blow everything up. It won't be no more General Tso's chicken. It won't be no more egg rolls. It won't be no more crab rangoon. It won't be no more egg foo young. Biden in the Oval Office, he got a button he can press and take China off the map, okay? But China do not want it with United States. It's gonna be a mess. We'll probably be dead though. By the time it happens, we'll probably be dead. You leave, what's her name? What's the one that want all the rich people to pay all the taxes? AOC. You leave AOC in charge. Honey, she gonna make amends with everybody, won't she? We're gonna be wearing kimonos around here. Okay, and bowing. You leave AOC in charge, it's over. I like Alexandria. I don't dislike her. But I need her to calm down with all this taxing the rich stuff. All right? Sis. Somebody tag her in this video. We love you. And we think you're doing a fantastic job. But if you don't calm your ass down, we are not. I'm going to tell everybody in the Bronx not to put you back in. And you see what McCarthy them did? They took Ileana off of their committee, the appropriations committee. They ain't no good. I'm talking no good. I'm talking about no good. Took her off, and AOC went crazy. They be fighting in the House. I couldn't be a representative. I've been on bust the cap in somebody's ass. They had a house. Who the whip? Just Jim Clyburn still a whip? I'm like, Jim, I'm sorry, but I gotta bust a cap in somebody's ass real fast. Put up my bail money. Y'all know they crazy down at the House. Y'all go look at C-SPAN. They be arguing like they on 125th Street with the Africans selling oil. They be arguing. And the AOC do not be playing with their ass. Okay? I forgot what I put in here. I seasoned it. I forgot to tell y'all what I was doing. I seasoned it. I put bouillon, chicken and beef, a little bit of both. Okay, a little bit of both. I put a little bit of Italian seasoning, a little bit of sage, some ground rosemary, ground thyme. I put stuff in there, but I forgot what I put. Deal with it. Okay, last thing I'm gonna throw in a little smoked paprika. I really forgot. But that's okay. What is God? Still good? Let me taste it. See if I need to add anything else to it. Just season it to your liking. Okay? Herbs de Provence. Oh, I can put some garlic powder in here. Onion powder. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Hold on. A little garlic powder, onion powder. That's delicious. That was chicken bouillon and beef bouillon. A little garlic powder, a little onion powder, white pepper. Child, just open the cabinet and pour. Open the cabinet, pick you about 5 things. Just grab them and pour till your heart is content. All right. This is ready. I'm going to put this on simmer. Oh, cornbread looking good. Last thing I'm going to do with this before I dish me up some is I got some spinach. You can put kale if you want to, but I wanted spinach in mine. So I'm putting a little spinach in here. Put the whole thing because you know it's going to cook down to nothing. Okay, it's going to cook down to nothing. All right, leave this on a cute little simmer. All right, and that's it. Meatballs, spinach, orzo. Okay, speaking of meatballs, here go one right here. Let me see. Let me see. Hi, meatball. So you see how it cooks through like that? What I'm cooking, I forgot. Oh, that's good. I don't wash these because typically when you buy this, it says pre-washed and ready to eat. So it's triple washed. If you want to wash it a 4th time, by all means, wash it. But last I checked, you wasn't eating none of this. So you be all right. Huh? You ain't eating none of this. Okay? If you want to wash yours, wash yours. All right, I'm going to cut my heat off. My spinach, sausage, and orzo soup is ready to go. Oh, it looks so good. Let me make a little butter. No, DeSantos is definitely a hillbilly. He could be from Cuba all he wants to. All his ways are hillbillyish ways. And I guarantee you, start a fight in Florida. It's going to be the last fight you start. DeSantos is going to employ them boys to come take care of you. I don't like them. But that's just me. Ain't too many. I know I know politics is a tough subject for us. Ain't too many Republicans I like. And honestly, some of the Democrats. Like, I'm glad that Pelosi gave up her seat. It was time. Praise God. We love Hakeem Jeffries and excited to see what he's going to do. It was time for Pelosi. It really was time. I don't want to see Pelosi lead. I don't want to see Auntie Maxine lead. I'm excited to see what Hakeem gonna do for the caucus. You know, they need some child. Cause one thing about it, it ain't looking too good. And I don't know what's going to happen on the re-election. All right? We praying, but the people got to go vote. And I just don't know if the people are excited. Hold on, y'all. I got something right here. I thought I had some vanilla in here. I do. Okay. This is a little butter to go on top of my vanilla. I mean, my cornbread, okay? It's honey butter with the volume turned up, okay? So I got a little vanilla, brown sugar, some butter, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of honey. It's another great day of saving the bees. Every night I watch YouTube before I fall asleep. And one of the things in my algorithm is this girl who's a beekeeper. No, what is she? She's like a bee saver. She's not a beekeeper, she's like a bee saver. And what she does is she relocates bees. Like, so if bees build like a hive somewhere, she'll go in and she'll relocate all the bees with no protection or no nothing. She's white. I can see black folks right now if that was us. Get your ass off me. You better go. You better fly over there. Black folks, the only people I know talk to insects before we kill them. And black people are the only people I know we'll grab anything with a spray bottle and spray them. We'll take that for Febreze. That thing will be smelling like Mountain Fresh or Fresh Laundry. Okay? Roach just crawling, smelling good on the floor, just crawling. Ain't dead yet. We'll take 409. We'll take Fabuloso. Anything that's spray. And we'll spray it. It don't matter if it don't kill it. Black folks will find something to spray. I'm talking about every piece of foaming toilet spray will be on that roach. Want it? All right, let's make ourselves a plate. My cornbread is ready. You know I'm not lying. We'll take every piece of 409 we can find and spray the roach with 409. What the hell is 409 gonna do on this roach? Nothing. But we'll spray it till we can't spray it no more, won't we? Sweet potato cornbread. Huh? In the Darius Cooks Crimson and Gold cast iron skillet. Get into it. Huh? What you said? Something smart? Get into it. Check the cornbread. You gonna burn the cornbread. Shut up. I got this. Okay? Shut your mouth. I'm gonna take this honey butter with the brown sugar, the vanilla and the salt, and throw this on top. If you wanted to put some cinnamon and pecans and stuff in here, you could. And that would be fine if you wanted to do that. I don't eat that, but listen, do not let that stop you. Y'all hear that? Just work the butter in until it melts. Well, this is probably too much butter. Hold on. Okay. That's enough. This is probably, What you want, a cardiac arrest, Darius? You want clogged arteries? Look at that. Just let the heat melt the butter right into it. And that's how it goes. You see that? Yeah, that's a lot of butter. That was a lot of butter. I'm like, God damn, Darius. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You know, the first little piece of cornbread be a mess to get out. You know how, especially because I ain't let it sit, unable to access live. Oh, Lord. TikTok really be doing the most. Hold on. Let me get them back on here. I don't know what's going on. TikTok, I don't know what's going on. Live. Go live. I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay? Do not ask me. I don't know. Okay, the first piece of cornbread, especially because it's still warm, don't be the best piece, so don't laugh if. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, wait. Okay. That's not too bad. I started talking about politics and they froze everybody, right? Exactly. Exactly. Oh, let's see. Oh, TikTok really don't work. Let me see. Yeah, TikTok is out. And I ain't even finna restart it. Don't worry about it. Let it stay gone. Okay, they can come over here. Let it stay gone. All right. Cornbread, it's really hot. So you wanna let it cool a little bit first before you dig into it, but you know, hey. All right. Let's talk about this soup we about to make. We got to dish up, okay? I am in love with this soup. It's spinach. It's spinach and sausage and all the great things happening. Can we talk about garnishes for just a second before we dig into it, all right? So I've got fresh basil. I'm just gonna peel off a couple of leaves of fresh basil. Okay, so a little basil and Parmesan cheese. Hello, thank you. Fresh basil and fresh Parmesan cheese. All right, let's whip up or dish up a bowl. Super light, but tons of flavor. Sausage, orzo, spinach, fennel, all the things. Ooh. 1 second. Thank you. All right. This definitely needs hold on. I only have one. I don't know where I did with it. Hold on. Where's my I had a little grater, but I don't know. I put it somewhere. Okay, well, we'll use the potato peeler, the vegetable peeler. Okay, we'll use that. I was gonna grate it, but I don't know what the grater is. So we'll use this. Thank you. And then in go fresh basil and a little drizzle olive oil. Okay. Okay, a little sausage and spinach and orzo. Please bow our heads so that we can say grace. Grace. One thing. We can't say grace yet. Until we brighten it with a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Now, bow your head and say grace. Grace. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. The bacon is in here. Super meaty. And super smoky. The broth is seasoned to perfection. The spinach is wilted. And the Italian sausage with that little cheese from the Parmesan cheese hanging off. So good. You gotta try it. The sweet potato cornbread. Okay? Look at that. The sweet potato cornbread. Child, this might as well be cake. Okay? This might as well be cake. It's so good. All right, well, listen. I'm gonna go eat this. And I'll talk to y'all later, all right? It's not a no cookbook. I just made it up. It's in no cookbook. I just made it up. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.